So I decided to do a little test. The tracking of a PlayStation camera is not the greatest, and there was this subreddit on Reddit. There was a it's thread about how to improve the camera or the tracking, and some people were talking about putting a contrast light to act as enhancing the color the camera is capturing from the controllers. And so they were discussing about yellow and green. I decided, and they were talking about putting LED lights behind the camera or somewhere that's not directly in front of the camera, but to cast light on you and on your controller, a yellow light in this case, a LED, for the camera to better track your controller. I don't have where to put the LED light, and I don't want to go through the hassle of buying a lamp and installing, etc. So I decided to, instead of buying I normally play at night in pitch darkness, and I realized that I could use my TV as a light source. I just put my TV on a picture mode. I put a yellow light or green light on my screen, put the brightness on maximum, so my screen will be, my TV will portray a lot of light. And because it's pitch dark, my room will be quite yellow. And so now I'm doing, and you cannot tell, but the controller is much more stable. This is the AIM controller in Farpoint. It's much more stable than normally is, and I think this is due to the yellow light. It's actually, I feel the difference, like when I do aiming down the sight, I don't have this rotation. It normally occurs when you're playing, especially when you're playing, like when the camera is displaying what you're playing and your screen is dark, the rotation or the tracking gets a bit confused. And now my screen is on yellow mode, and my tracking down the sights is perfect. It's really stable, way better than what I was experienced before, where I had to constantly be shaking my gun to reset the tracking. So I'm gonna play a little bit, but I'm already satisfied with these results.
To assist holographic file recovery, please locate and scan all fragments.
Oh fuck, I died. Yeah, there you go. So that was my feedback on the yellow light. I will try now the green light, see if there's any improvement as well, rather than just playing. And just for information, I normally play wearing a white t-shirt. I realized that this is not the best color because in the pitch darkness, the blue light from the gun kind of gets blurred in my t-shirt for the camera. So now I'm wearing a dark color. I have a black t-shirt or dark blue t-shirt, a navy color. So that also helps, I believe, also helps for the camera tracking. There you go, that's my 2 cents on the subject. I'm using yellow TV on the picture mode, the yellow light.